Продолжаем наш священный поход. Так, что у нас по заданию вообще есть? Давайте со всеми переговорим. Вообще, что у нас тут есть? Говорит же, запильные вестибюли.
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor. Liliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed, Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems. A Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
Do you have any advice?
Watch the treasury carefully. With that Sarah
You think she's here to...
Possibly not. But I would... Why am I not surprised? I would prefer not to speak...
I'll...
Here. Tell the commander that this is the perfect spot for the armory.
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
Так, нет, не со мной хотят поговорить. Сэра, детка.
So, Inquisitor. It's Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Droste, what did I step in?
I've apparently been through a lot. But yes, Corypheus was a surprise.
No, a surprise would be, oh, I stepped in dog shite. No one says, oh, a Magister God monster, I'm surprised. Impossible things aren't surprises.
The ancient thing trying to kill us seems pretty real.
Don't get me started. Oh, wait, too late, right? A Magister who cracked the Black City. It's a hazy dream, right? I mean, if it's real, then the seat of the Maker? Real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker? Real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world? Real things. It's too far, innit? I just want to plug the Skyhole rubbish so I can go play.
You joined to help the little people caught up in this. But do you believe or not?
In Andraste? Of course.
But you doubt what you're seeing and hearing.
It can't be true. Even fanatics don't want to be this rough. Look, I have arrows. I can make this Corypheus believe in those. Good enough? Please be good enough.
Keep calling it nonsense. That perspective will keep the Inquisition grounded.
Oh, I can do that. Sure could use a few more people shout. We fight, the bad things go away, everyone calms down, and everything... a nice, well-paid normal.
You're starting to not say...
I know. So bring 'em on. But first, food. I'm starving. Demon armies and wardens, and Varric has exactly who we need. The big talker just knows everything.
So you like to have fun. The Inquisition seems an odd fit.
What do you mean? To help people.
It's starting to sound like you're looking...
It is. Mostly.
See what?
But it's fuzzy. I want to see if it's all... So I'm selfish. It's all for me. Count yourself lucky, I guess.
Так, что тут еще есть? Писульки. Еще одно, что ли? Нет? А, это новость.
The order was set.
thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to... These are not the abilities of a mage.
It is a...
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
Cole warned us about Corypheus at Haven. He saved a lot of lives.
And what will its help cost? How many lives will this demon later claim?
In fact, his nature is not so easy.
Speak plainly, Solas.
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true
But you claim Cole looks like a young man.
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears... Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you...
Dwarves don't have much cause to learn about demon possession. What do you mean?
Yes. Dwarves rarely draw the attention of spirits, possibly because of your type. Spirits and demons cross over from the Fade, but Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing...
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is
I should hear what Cole has... Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could...
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. Dead.
You're feeling their...
It's louder this close.
Would you like to go somewhere?
Yes, but here, every breath slower. Like lying in a warm bath. Sliding away. Gone. Cracked, brown pain. Dry. Scrape. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
Solus tried to explain what you are, but honestly, I stopped listening after...
Yes? I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more.
If you're willing, the Inquisition...
Yes, helping. I help the hurt. Hurts. It hurts. The healers have done all they can. It will take... Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
All right. Help him.
It's all right. I want to stay.
We in the rush.
Inquisitor? Is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the
Do we have...
fewer by the day. Most grievously injured didn't... As for the rest, they either heal or... I try to make the passing painless.
I haven't seen you...
The commander brought me up from the... I'd been helping the pilgrims in simple ways. Setting broken bones, simple and... We need all the help we can get.
You aren't a mage. Shouldn't we let the mage...
Magic can't cure everything, and we shouldn't... Science, your worship. Good health isn't magic, it's diet, exercise, and a balance of the humors.
As
Your...
Так, понятно. Калин, ты можешь что? А, теперь. Калин,
Send
что
men
скажешь?
to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now! We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
We were all shaken by what happened.
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but has improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Inquisitor Kadash. Fancy title for... It sounds odd, don't you think?
Not at all.
Is that the official response?
I suppose it is. But it's the truth. We needed a leader. You have proven yourself.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more. I'm grateful for any help.
Thank you. I will do everything I can to ensure the Inquisitor?
Is there anything I should...
Repairs to Skyhold's fortifications are progressing. We are fortunate Solus knew of this place.
Roderick was sorry before he died.
Did he tell you why he was...
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness. The herald stands against it, and heads turn. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me, but this is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I fought him. Maker forgive. He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
Can you explain how you're...
Yes?
What do you sense when you focus on me?
You're too bright. Like counting birds against the sun. The mark makes you more. The stone, still there, silent and reaching up for the blood that walks. And past that, the weight of all on you. All the hopes you carry. It must be very hard. I hope I help.
Walk me through the way you help.
I start by listening. I hear hurt, feel it fretting. Some you can solve by giving. Some are intangible. I shake it loose. No pearl, no
Sometimes you say things that...
They remember me. Their eyes stick, some more. Varric is quiet inside. He pulls me more to hear. Makes me a person. Calls me kid. Solus, bright and sad. Observes and accepts. Spirit self, seeing the soul, Solus.
It must be sad.
Why? No. I help. I find wounds. I see pain and make it better. How could I not be...
I'll talk to you.
There is no other man. He becomes the other man to do the things he can't.
I'd like to talk with...
They're heavy with forgotten. It's hard to stay near them. Cullen is softer, but demons asked questions that hurt him. I want to explain, but words just bounce off the edges. Some... The good ones remember. Varric feels like they are dead. It wasn't from a flower. He wrote it in the snow. I don't... the Inquisition isn't real unless it has something real.
I'd like to talk about what happened to you before...
Before you, Rhys was my friend. He showed me I was wrong to kill the mages. Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. I was worried about... We found out dangerous things. It scared Seeker Lambert, and he scared the mages. Seeker Lambert told me what I was. Rhys couldn't look at me. I ran until I found more Templars.
What was the Spire like when the Mage Rebellion started?
Dead and dying, begging and bloody. Some wanted freedom, some peace, some war. Evangeline was a Templar. Adrian was a mage. But she killed mages to fall. Reese just wanted to help.
What can you tell me?
He was a mage. He saw me when most couldn't. They should have been with the rebels.
If you like.
No. If they are alive and safe, they the last time he saw me, let him forget.
What can you
It is old. It put me back in the cupboard. He killed so... If I forgot, there were other ways to help. I didn't know.
You wanted to free them from pain and...
I am. It was wrong. I was wrong.
Появилось новое задание. Куда я не пойду.
Right, sir. Of course.
Scout Harding,
Your worship.
what's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud. That's just her face, though, isn't it?
Shouldn't you be out there scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of person. Not me, though. Indispensable.
So who's Scout Harding?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Live near... When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by...
What's been going...
Ambassador Monte... She's so lovely.
Понятно.
It was a mistake to use Haven as a base of operations. The town was completely indefensible.
It was a bad location. We should have moved sooner.
You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
I'm not in need of
Good. Stay on your guard. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not... Act first and teach them to... You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon. Yes?
Do you think that...
How very sweet of you to ask, but...
Ну вот сразу же решили вопрос.
So, this is Skyhold. Come, let's walk the ramparts. We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
On the other hand, that means he can see us from miles away.
Let him come. I swear I'll take the twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
Так. Браузер опять пушит оперативку.
I'm grateful for your support.
It's my job, isn't it? Killing Darkspawn. Look, in spite of it all, there is hope. The people flock to your banner. They believe in you. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
There's so little I remember. What if they're right?
Does it even matter? Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I...
Паука нет уже, да? Обидно. А нет, вот она стоит.
Let me know if you have any other questions. Otherwise, I'll meet you at Crestwood. Right.
Так, погоди, в чем проблема? Почему так подвисает? Не должно быть. Что это за полет навигатора был? Варвик, братан.
That got a little heated. Are you all right?
Well, that depends. How angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
I know, Varric. You never would have kept quiet otherwise.
I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry. Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
You said he was a Darkspawn, or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. They were Carta at first, which is making me nervous. You think he's got another clan in his pocket we don't know about? We tracked the Carta to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it, don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
You had nothing to do with this, Varric.
I was the one who led Hawk to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carta to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let...
Battling the demons of paperwork? That's a fight nobody walks away from clean.
You have no idea the number of times I've almost been killed by bills of lading. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What am I to you, then?
None of this shit makes any sense. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the... You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Whatever I am to Thetis, I'm still just an ordinary person.
So, just a regular person. I should probably get back to work. You up for a game of Wicked?
Прочный добродетель? Что?
What can I do for you, Inquisitor?
I want to know more about...
I'll tell you what I can.
What could the Templars want?
In Kirkwall, just having the lyrium idol made night before it turned her into a... Maybe they thought the power was worth it, or maybe they didn't know the consequences. I've got a minute if you need something. I'll tell you what I can. That's a good... To tell the truth, we don't really know what that shit can do to a person. And I... What can I do for you, Inquisitor?
I've read your tale of the...
That's a pretty common reaction. I've got a minute if you need something.
What can you tell me about this?
I'm not exactly an expert, but ask away and I'll answer what I can.
How did you first...
A few years back, I was dealing with some trouble. They were sending assassins after the Hawk family. We tracked them to a room. It turned out to be a trap. Once you went far enough into the room, there was a magic barrier that kept... The whole thing was a prison the Grey Wardens were using to hold what they thought was a powerful darkspawn.
I've never heard of Wardens locking up darkspawn.
I don't think they could. The Wardens locked him up because there was nothing else they could do.
He looks like some sort of blighted creature, but he speaks.
The Wardens who imprisoned him thought he was just a darkspawn. But you heard him ranting. He claims he's a Magister. One who assaulted the Golden City, what, more than 1,000 years ago? It seems crazy, but if he's telling the truth, he's one of the people who caused the blights.
You and Hawk both said...
He was dead. The only way for us to escape the prison Corypheus was trapped in was to go through him. We weren't going to just leave the door to his prison open behind us and hope he was dead. We made sure. Nope. Looking for someone to talk your ear off? I think I can oblige.
What are your...
Someone needs to get her out of the fortress for a while. Take a walk or something. Do you want to know what the Arashop... You might want to... I've got a minute if you need something.
Can I ask you...
You want to talk about me?
Hello.
I'm interested in what you told me of yourself and your study.
You can...
бесконечная загрузка. Импорт вышел. Неужели? Что?
Why here?
Haven is familiar. It will always be important to you.
We talked about that already.
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor.
How long can it take to look at a mark on my hand?
A magical mark of unknown origin? Tied to a unique breach in the veil? Longer than you might think. I ran every test I could imagine. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed as an apostate if I didn't produce results.
Cassandra's like that with everyone.
You were never going to wake up? How could you? A mortal sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated, frightened. The spirits I might have consulted had been driven. Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee.
But you stayed.
I did. I told myself, one more attempt to seal the rifts. I tried and failed. No ordinary magic would affect them. I watched the rifts expand and grow, resigned myself to flee, and then... It seems you hold the key to our salvation. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
For all our sakes, I'm pleased that...
As am I. You have fractured rules of man and nature. And you will shatter more to visit me here. And...
What do you mean?
Where do you think we...
This isn't real.
That's a matter of debate. Probably...
What? Серьезно, Кунари. Что есть? Это вкусняшка. Будет. А, это то есть уже выбирать самому. О, вообще топово. Пойдет.
They have certainly spared no expense.
Сейчас совершенно я вообще не... А, это главный зал. А тут спуститься можно было, нет? Так, это подвал. Комната. Нет, походу нельзя спуститься.
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Ah, making the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner and then... Gotta call who took them.
Что-то громко. Серьезно, я зря сюда бежал?
I'm sorry.
So am I.
The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
You look out for your people. That's a good thing.
Is it? My people know their duty. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What?
We are better than...
Фангейм на данный момент нет. У меня сейчас тут просто уже материалы накопилось, которые надо пройти, и начинать что-то новое еще проходить, пока мне неохота.
You're always looking for some way to benefit, aren't you?
It's what I'm... Regardless, I applaud you for the courage to...
The divine...
Justinia was such a dear friend and... I was angry. I felt betrayed. Now, enough of this. So far, nothing.
Просто реально много игр, которые вот надо пройти. Как бы да, есть в планах ее потом поиграть, но не сейчас.
I am to serve as assistant to any research You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
You're taking over the duty?
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere and that I should serve.
What is she doing?
I wasn't told.
You were made...
Yes, I am tranquil. It was necessary due to a willful... I remember that being a difficult time, but I cannot... I remember being adequate.
Так, понятно, еще один усмиренный маг. Серьезно, пройти не можешь.
Yes?
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your title now. I should thank you. The way things ended in Redcliffe, yet you chose to make us equal partners. I was not expecting that.
You rebelled for good reason.
I'm pleased to hear you... I've been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter, leader of a rebellion, and now I am none of... Odd where fate takes you,
Серым стражем
as you're no doubt well aware.
I trust...
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars, but overall, it is going well.
You were once a great...
Mine is an unusual. Normally one is part of the Order until death. But long ago I found myself stripped of what made me. They tried to reinitiate me, but nothing worked. No. So I was sent to the Circle of Magi, the first warden ever to be kicked out. Quite the achievement.
Смысленно потратила то, что ее делала. Как она скверну из крови убрала.
You sound happy about it.
Becoming a warden seemed like a dream when I was... Towards the end, however, my brothers and sisters, it also made me unique in the circle. I had an opportunity to do more than I ever could as a warden.
You mean you began...
I pushed for our vote to free the... Still, despite all the chaos, I would...
You're not still the...
Any claim I had... Perhaps, until that time.
You believe they'll...
It depends. That is why I agreed to just...
I've been meaning to ask, how exactly...
They spread... I'm not proud of our choice.
I'll...
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? No. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
You don't need to worry about...
Yes, I noticed that. But here we are. What? But if Corypheus is one of the mad...
What?
But no. It was us all along. No one will thank me, whatever happens. What's on your mind?
Так, ну тут вроде все закончили, можно пойти дальше по заданиям. А, нет, с Соусом еще поговорить надо.
Sleep well? But I am reasonably certain we are awake now. And if Cassandra and Varric seem... I claim no secret wisdom. What I cannot understand is... Indirectly, one assumes, he will return to his deception. Some of his unique power comes from the corrupt...
А, я понял, что это за выход.
Word is the courts in Royaux are full to bursting.
Distractions everywhere.
Смотри, тут
No one has
устроили
time for
более-менее уже.
arguments.
A land needs law.
Or it's honored, Inquisitor. Gotzi Sturhall. Did my part on the walls. Now I'm on this. Don't know its worth to the fight exactly, but it's good workmanship.
Where did you learn?
Orzamor. Couldn't stand looking. Damnedest things. Who better, right?
Что? Серьезно? Посеять растения?
Fertile ground, even here. This hold has everything.
Это типа задний дворик?
Inquisitor, Elan Vemar, honored to represent. My colleague Adan was clear about the worth of your cause. I look forward to assisting him.
I'll look.
I am at your service. We are well supplied, and they are not. They are all as good. I have.
Ah, the Maker has put you. Only you could be. Now, you are the Lords, all their power and shaking the very foundations of heaven. Marvel at perfection, bearing the mark. That is all I know of you. Herald of Andraste. What more do you wish to know? Your Inquisition. It is little more than that. Inquisitor?
Реально слишком много диалогов, которые вот реально можно убить несколько часов игры. Слишком много. Это чё?
Thank you for Haven. Let's.
Реально замок настолько огромный, что ты можешь в нем потеряться. Еще выше. Еще выше. А тут ничего и нет, да? Нормально. Хорошо. Ай. Крыши. Оп.
Your worship.
Это что такое? Давайте присядем.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment, where you will sit in judgment.
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
Will we be taking heads?
Goodness, no! If such an option is available, the Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Так, вот это уже интересненько. Интересно, интересно. Так. Так, давайте начнем
Is there
показать ему
anyone I
казнь.
should judge?
Иди. Хром. Не доставай меня. Не, ну загрузки реально. Вроде все сделал, чтобы не тормозило. Но все равно. Одно и то же. Да капец. Ира что, издевается надо мной? Так я ж вроде нажал на казни, вы чё? Эй, дядя. Дядя. Что? Игра.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stake.
The court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Don't worry, Josephine. We'll protect the Empress.
I pray you're right. If your vision of the future comes to pass. The death of the... Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Tedas could be lost if the... Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power... It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
A grand masquerade.
We don't have enough sway with the court to arrange an invitation.
Or soldier.
We need a greater presence in Orlais. Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
It certainly wouldn't do for the Inquisition.
We've only just now convinced... The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so... Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
I can't permit bad memories.
A proper well... I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
You don't have to be...
Our allies and... Fortunately, after your courage... Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on your hat...
Corypheus.
How credulous of me.
The Maker hasn't shown himself for some time.
Perhaps... Does it hurt? The...
It looks strange.
If it... A situation requires your... Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading acute... They're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Let's send some ambassadors to convince Jadar I'm not a monster.
Excellent. I believe there's much... Good day to you. We've gathered many favors among... Good day to you. We've gathered many favors among the nobility.
Any thoughts?
Who did you mean? Still, I do believe he has your best interest at heart. For all that he... And he... Good day to you. We've gathered many favors. He's defeated Darkspawn.
Так, ну тут все, давайте попробуем все-таки... Суд нельзя свершить, то почему? Давайте спустимся в подвал, поднимемся наверх снова. Может быть, все заработает. Кстати, у нас же прокачался уровень, надо посмотреть, что можно вкачать. Ну, шо так громко? Инвентарь. Вроде бы мачете у нас было посильнее. Да, вот она нам улучшает все полностью. Так, а щиты нам не нужны. Кассандра. Лучший щит. Сера. Да, вот. Лучше его поставить. Так, Дориан. Чего недоступно? О! Блэквуд. Лучше нет ячейка. Доспехи. А, это на мага только. Почему я могу увидеть? Разбойник. Уровень. 8. А, максимальное здоровье тогда. Это, кстати, намного больше урона наносит. Ну, точнее, впитывает в себя. Это, кстати, намного лучше. Было. Это на воина. Так, Вивьен. Не, погоди. Вивьен мы оденем. Вот это вот. Блин. Солнце мы оденем наоборот. А, то есть он не может его бить. Я понял. Больше вроде никому одеть ничего, да? Да. Почему нельзя-то? Ладно, пойдемте в ставку командования. Оттуда уже и начнем двигаться дальше. О, да. Вот, да, самая нужная вещь. Все идеально.
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
Ой-ё! Сколько всего уже стало доступно. Ух, ну, фишка. Влияние. Влияние. Ух, ну.
Are you all right, Leliana?
Are you?
I suppose not. Haven was trying.
Давайте начнем с самого верху. Угу.
Let us begin.
Только она доступна в этом задании. Жозефина. Так, пока там оставим. Не, вот тут надо внедрить агента и без палева узнать, что да как. Любимый труп опять. Договорились с мастерами. Это уже позже. А, у нас нету влияния. А, есть чисто только для персонажа. Не, ну с храмовниками смысла просто нету. Да, камень металл самый нужный. Что тут происходит в страже? А, это для хоу. Давайте отправимся обратно в внутренние земли и посмотрим, что у нас там доступно дальше. Сандра, Варик, Иса. Нет, надо одного мага. Варик точно, что он на дальней дистанции бьет. Вивьен, Солос или Дориан. Дориан с огнем. Давайте Вивьен возьмем. И ближника. Сэру. Готово. Снова ждем бесконечную загрузку. Ой. О. 10 уровень, да? Мы все изучили. Так. Это получается две двери тут и одна вот тут. Все, можно выдвигаться, поискать старые предметы, стражи, артефакты.
Watch your step, right?
И 9 хп от него целый. Что так много? Прыгай. Толстячок. Вот. Мы его лутали, нет? Больше ничего не сделали.
Shall we have a look around?
We've been searching the region for resources. Commander's orders. No small task given recent troubles, but I've some supplies here you may find useful.
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Ближайшая местность вот тут вот. Вот это было больно. Нет, здесь мне не забраться на вот тут. Реально с мечом во рту, что ли? Это наверху должно быть. Как туда добраться? Я вижу походу. Барашик, стой. Тут ничего нет. отправляемся в Бэдклифф. Там с помощью Варика или Сэра открываем замки. Я думаю, какая-то вещь лежит, которую мы тогда не смогли открыть. Бутылочка. Тут еще было место.
Thank you for all you've done. The Inquisitor ended the war between the Mages and Templars. What do you think? Are you mad? Why must you keep talking about it? These are all being held by the Inquisition. Greetings, traveler.
Наконец-то я нашел обсидиан. Конечно, не так, сколько я планировал. Он тоже пойдет. Так, тут больше ничего нету. Отправимся сюда. Здесь еще где-то сокровище должно быть. Должен быть вход в гору какую-то. Рисованный домик. Загон. Скорее всего, где-то здесь. Может и нет. Золотишко. Тяжелый доспех стражи. Топчет.
If those refugees are going to defend themselves, they'll need real defense.
I've built watchtowers in the...
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees... I'll speak to them.
I've put out the call to the farmers. I appreciate you driving those wolves away.
А это не вот эта дыра случайно? А, не дает. Вижу, что-то есть. Так, тихо. Вылазь. Чем делать такую темную текстуру, как будто это какая-то пещера? Может быть, где-то тут. Хотя хрен его знает. Не говори, что ты застрял в деревьях. Это вот не раз сверху. Вот не поймешь. Из-за вот этой графики вот не поймешь. Журнал. Вот домик. Вот загон. Сзади деревья.
What made the mages come here of all places?
Ну, ты не поймешь, какой домик. Хотя вот домик, якобы, ну, загон не тот, уже перед домом загон. Тут вот именно где-то справа от домика.
Nothing to report, sir.
Я черт поймешь, что задумал. Здесь горы нет. Я вот грешу вот именно либо вот на вот этот домик, либо вот там вот сверху, либо вот этот. Что как раз справа загон. Тут деревья как раз сзади стоят.
Elena says you got rid of those. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my...
You said you're...
Well, you've cleaned up. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play horsemaster again.
Enough. I can call it...
The Orlesians? All right, just let...
Вот и все. Варик, подвинься. Вот загон, вот деревья сзади. Тут пусто. Не она, это текстура. Может быть, вот это только. А, это даже не дырка, это тень. Потапыч! Тоже ничего нет. Серьезно? То есть, когда ты сам ее просто находишь, ты не можешь ее найти там сокровище. Я просто в шоке. Окей, сюда идем. Так, сначала идем сюда.
Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Убиваем какого-то типа.
It's one of the Templars Cassandra is after.
А вот, дядя, ты бы хотя бы чуть больше уровня поставил.
Cassandra will be relieved.
Попробовать, что ли, зачистить завесу. Мы уже чуть больше уровня стали. Вот. О, лучок. Бэй. О, это вы мне сделали подарок? 12 уровень. Ну ладно, пробуем. Так, минус одна. Один разрыв. Еще один. Восстанавливаем хп аптечки. Что, сохраняемся. Да господи, Потапыч.
keys to locks that have been changed, a schedule for a journey not taken, and 2 names of servants no longer employed.
I don't know what you're on about.
The now useless items passed to you by those in my employ. I do hope you have alternate plans for the evening.
Joke's on you. I only have 1 key.
Не, мне неохота все это собирать сейчас. Да, господи, Медведева задолбали. Осталось здесь только зачистить, как его называют, дракона и принести, насколько я помню, то ли цветочки, то ли что-то такое. Короче, какой-то камень на могилу. Ну, сможем к дракону справиться, давайте посмотрим. Раз более-менее все так уже идет.
Inquisitor.
Давай, Педрио, приземляйся.
Doing here? What are they doing here?
Давай, едь. Да что ты... Прыгай. Соскользнул. Тихо. Нет. Прыгай. Ой. Да что ты будешь делать? Да что ты... Чуть-чуть. О, да. Просто кайфушечки. Ой-ой-ой, как больно-то упало. Так. Где-то здесь веселуха драконом сейчас будет. Почему нельзя сохраниться, а? Если быть это кованым, ну что? Какой это кованый? Не в мою смену. Кто красохромовник, что они тут делают? Не, ну сюда я таким методом я не заберу. Так и я его пропустил. Нет, туда мы пришли. А, он внизу, я думал, наверху еще выше. Так, тут я вроде все обыскал, только вот я не ходил вот в эту часть. И вот туда. И такая вот ямка. Выбоина, назовем это так. Потому что где-то здесь можно найти обсидиан. Вот только где? Скорее всего, вон там. Что-то я не хочу. Перуденская морозница. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Не долетает, да? Сейчас долетает. Варик, подъем. Вот, знаешь, я тоже так чувствую, Егорушка, что сейчас кто-то огребать будет. Вообще по таймингу. Нет! Он засасывает! Засасывает! Нет! Жопа горит. Бежать, 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 бежать. Ой, ой, и один. Ты куда вышла? Ты куда вышла, блядь, дура? Нет! Так, так. Нет, назад. Варик, 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 ты где? Толстячок мой. Вот он. Я не дотягиваюсь. Чуть-чуть не дотягиваюсь. Идеально попадаю. За какой камушек можно сесть, чтобы он меня не попадал? Да, можно. Ищем тактику убивания дракона. Это было близко. Нет! Нет! Как так? Как так, блядь? Серьезно, опять по новой эту локацию зачищай. сохраниться, блин, нельзя здесь. Бастарды. Сейчас все аптечки истратят. Варику только можно лечиться. Все. Хрена не попадаю. Он камни разнес! Он камни, блядь, разнес! Нет! 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 Бежать, 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 бежать! Беги, толстячок, беги! Беги, карлик! Ой! Нет! Вот в том-то и дело, что на своих-то насрать. Вот единственный, кто по ней носит дамаг, это вот именно вот этот арбалетчик. Ауч. Конечно. Надо найти такое укрытие, вот как в прошлый раз, вот, за камушком, но только, видишь, она тут чисто в голову и целиться надо. Здесь только с автоприцела. Мелкие камни на разносит. Так. Что, засало, что ли? Только вернулась. Беги, 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 беги. Вот в том-то дело, что она уже вернулась и уже в минус двоих. Я тебе скажу, это и есть легенда. даже корень ничего не снес. Да выпусти меня отсюда. Понимаешь, я на последней жизни бегаю. Все-таки добила. Блять. Ай, подсрань куда? Против нее иммунность не работает, так как это не демон. Пробовать ту же самую тактику с этим только. Косарь в лицо. Да ладно, их отбивать что ли можно? Ну-ка давай еще раз. Давай, давай, давай. Что ты отбиваешь? Почему не наносит ему урон свои? Фаерболы, блин. Кондёха, кондёха отсюда. Идём, братья. Ты чё, спать? Да ладно, еще и мелочь, что ли, появилась? Да ладно, еще мелочь. Это читерство, блядь. Сука. Ой, блядь. Небольшой перерывчик на перекурить и на туалет. Дальше займемся этой сучкой. Вот у нас два варианта. Либо мы ее замочим и заканчиваем, либо мы ее не замочим, несколько попыток делаем и тоже заканчиваем. Как бы тоже как пойдет. Возвращаемся к нашему бомбежу. Это реально подло. Я еще почитал то, что надо поставить то, что дракон, как сказать там, уязвим холод. Ну, блин, у меня из холода только, по-моему, гигиены все. Пробегаем за нашего рыцаря, нашего Хосельматиса. Сначала за Варика пытаемся что-то сделать. Все, стойте на месте. Это ты не представляешь, как я горю от этого, а? Я уже, по-моему, в 4-й раз пытаюсь этого дракона убить. Тихо, учись. Нет? электричка. Ничего смешного в этом нету. Я на 12-м огребаю, ой, на 10-м огребаю. Ориентируемся. Не знаю, я пытался на лесенке, но что-то не получалось. За мага. У меня в команде маг есть. Давай ты появись еще прям в огне. Я понял. Еще что-то прочитать надо. Вот это хорошее послание. Очень хорошее послание. Бегите отсюда. Бегите, гунцы.
Darling, leave that to me. Куда в огонь ты стал, долбоёб ты тупой?
Нет! Что такого мне не хватало? Кто там такой дерзкий? Что за херня?
Darling, leave that to me.
Сука. Что за мостик, кстати?
That screams up to no good.
летают, тут и дело, что... Это да. Не трогай карлика! Не трогай карлика! Нет, там она легко не долетает, там бесполезно сидеть. Молодцы. Хватит Варика сбивать. Хватит его. сегодня все хватит. На сегодня моей жопы хватит.